The No Fate channel, checking in. On this episode of Dad's Coffee Corner, I am reviewing MyProtein.com's newest release, their Coffee Boost. If this is your first time to the channel, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Come on, you know where it is. On my channel, I am dedicated to helping dads and moms be great parents to their kids and still accomplish their own personal goals. And as a parent, as a person who's on the go all the time, I am a huge coffee lover in terms of taste, but most importantly, in terms of that energy boost, that caffeine kick that you know and love. And if you're watching this video, you probably love that caffeine in the morning to get you going and love that caffeine in the afternoon to make sure you can make it to dinner time. So MyProtein.com just released their newest instant coffee Boost. If you're not familiar with this company, MyProtein.com is a beloved company for selling low-cost supplements and a whole bunch of other stuff on their website. They are a single-serving distributor. There's no other place you can get it except for MyProtein.com. And I got a hold of this right before it got released. So if you're seeing this video, it is live. On this coffee series, I really try to just review coffees that I come across to give you an idea if the coffee is worth it, if it is tasty, if it is delicious, if it is something that you want to get your hands on and kind of dive into before you actually pay that hard-earned money. Simple as that. Now, in terms of coffee, with regards to my preference, currently I am using a Keurig and I'm using a Starbucks French roast that I thoroughly enjoy. And while I'm not a huge fan of the Keurig overall, for many reasons, because of time constraints, it's clearly the easiest and probably the simplest way to make a single cup of coffee. If I had plenty of time, I would do the pour-over method, which is my preferred method, but you kind of go with what you have. Now, speaking of time constraints, that's why many people get this instant coffee, because it is so quick and so easy to prepare. I will say to date, I have not come across an instant coffee that I actually liked. Most of the instant coffees I came across tasted horrible, and honestly, I only took them to kind of get that caffeine boost. It's something you tend to have on hand in case of an emergency, but by no means is it anything people tend to really enjoy. So how does MyProtein's Coffee Boost set itself apart from all the other instant coffees out there? I mean, if you go down the coffee aisle, you're probably going to find 12, 13 at least instant coffees that you can pick up for fairly cheap. They do two things. One, they put a lot of caffeine in here. So one serving is 1.5 scoops, which equals 8.5 grams, and that delivers 150 milligrams of caffeine to start. Keep in mind, a normal cup of coffee is going to be between 80 and 100 milligrams of caffeine, and that's the coffee you make at home. Obviously, if you get a super huge XL coffee at Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks, that's going to have more caffeine. But the ones you make at home, 180 to 100 milligrams, so 150 already a cup and a half of coffee. And then they add in 75 milligrams of Dynamine. If you're not familiar with that supplement, essentially it gives you the same effects as caffeine without really taxing your adrenal system, without getting into the nitty-gritty. That's basically what it does. It's a trade name product, but it has been shown to kind of give you that give you those stims, give you that boost of energy, but not necessarily tax the adrenal system and not have that huge drop-off, crash that you can become associated with coffee if you kind of put down those high energy, high caffeinated coffees really quickly. You get that horrible crash. So that's what it says on the label. In terms of cost, if you go over to myprotein.com, I'm going to tell you 3 ways at the end of this video to save money, but their everyday cost on this is 50 cents a serving, which is probably a little bit on the higher side with respect to instant coffees that you buy by the tub. The whole aspect of instant coffees is not only that it's quick, but they're usually pretty cheap to begin with. I will say that's an everyday price, and there's a few ways to save money. I'll get to that at the end of this video if you are interested in this or any other MyProtein's products. So let's get into how this actually tastes. Okay, so first and foremost, I'll put a video up of me actually putting this together. It looks exactly like an instant coffee. So you got a little bit of a scooper. So a scoop and a half is 1 serving. So that's the scoop size. Scoop and a half is 1 serving, and hopefully you can see that. It looks just like an instant coffee. As far as smell, smells like an instant coffee. In terms of the flavor, this is mocha. It only comes in one flavor at the moment, and that is mocha. I will say it mixed very well, very much like an instant coffee. A few stirs of the spoon in boiling water, and boom, it looked just like a regular coffee. And unfortunately, yeah, it tasted just like instant coffee. So did it taste horrible? As far as instant coffee goes, it was probably on the better side for instant coffee, but compared to any type of coffee you're going to get at Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, any of your local coffee shops that you appreciate, any type of, pour over coffee that you might make at home, this thing is not that good. And I just have to be frank because I am a big fan of MyProtein.com, but some of their flavors are not too good, and that's why I do these reviews. Personally, I can't recommend MyProtein's Coffee Boost Instant Coffee because I didn't like the mocha flavor. And if you're going to buy a product like this, you should enjoy the flavor. Now, in terms of energy, oh yeah, it delivers way more energy than a cup of coffee. I would equate this to probably like an espresso mixed into a coffee. So that's probably like I think that's called a turbo. When you get like a cup of coffee and then you dump an espresso in there, that's exactly what I felt like with regards to this. But there was no crash. One of the nice things about this product, even though it tasted not so good in my regards, there was no crash. And I will say that's obviously nice because sometimes when you do, those crazy turbo shots in your coffee, you do get a really hard crash once it fades out in your system. Overall, who is this right for? Not too many of you. If you already drink instant coffee or you don't care how your coffee tastes, you just want an energy boost, yeah, this might be right for you. One thing that I would say I did not try making this into an iced coffee, making it hot, letting it cool, and then putting it into an iced coffee. I get a feeling it's still not going to taste much better poured over ice, but it's something that you might want to try out. How can you save money at MyProtein.com? There's 3 ways. First and foremost, if you are a new customer, I'm going to put an affiliate link in the description below. They love new customers. They tend to give better deals to the new customers, and not tend to, they always give better deals to brand new customers because they know if you're going to be a customer for the first time, you're going to repeat your business because they have such great products at such low prices. I will say the second way to save money, if you're already a customer, click on my affiliate link and then use my code NOFATE247 at checkout. It gets you 40% off and it gives me a little bit of a kickback and helps me do these reviews and keep the lights on. And the third way to save money is to look for their awesome sales. Cinco de Mayo, 4th of July, Memorial Day, Labor Day. They have tons and tons of sales, and during those sales, my affiliate code NOFATE247 will actually get you more than 40% off. I've seen it get up to 50 to 55% off on really special sales. So something to consider. They do have really, really low cost with regards to their products. And even though I did not like Coffee Boost, a lot of their products I'm a big, big fan of. But that's why I review these products to make sure that you're not wasting your hard-earned money. Now, if you came this far in the video, I want to know down below which coffee you're currently drinking and why you're drinking it, and if I should be reviewing it for a future Dad's Coffee video. All right, simple as that. Now, if you come this far in the video, also I need you to do me a huge, huge favor. Give this video a like. Hit that subscribe button. As usual, thanks for watching, and don't save anything for the trip back. I am dedicated to helping you be a great parent to your children and still accomplish your own personal goals. I provide ideas and insights to help you save time, money, and your sanity. 3 things that are in short supply for every parent out there.